Hey everybody, welcome to the Jen and Tony show. You Jen?
I'm Jen.
I'm Tony. Today we got a good subject. We was gonna do 30 minutes, but we thinking that this one gonna go probably a little long. I let Jennifer read the thing for the day. I started to post it, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. So I said I'll hold back the subject.
I already shared it on your timeline.
Right. Oh, you shared it already.
I sure
Okay,
did.
well everybody know,
all in your Facebook.
But everybody ought to like this subject right here. So we was infiltrated, not really, but we kind of knew.
What? You already talking about the subject?
I'm looking at the agent, y'all.
Oh, you being funny?
Yeah, but anyway,
That's why I wasn't
I'm
funny.
just joking. But yo, today the subject. Read the subject, then.
Oh, the subject today is when your circle is not tight. Basically, it's wolves out there, and they can come in when you least suspect it.
Yeah, we just like a forgiving, but at the same time it kind of hurt when when you looking at your pack or whatever. And
because I'm hurting right now. I shared a lot of posts this week, y'all. I'm going through some grief right now.
Yeah, not bad, not death or nothing like that, y'all. Nothing that you can't get over or nothing like that. But we kind of been watching YouTube, all of y'all posting stuff like that, and a lot of people been putting that the circle has been compromised. Well, our circle was really not compromised, but to see that wolf, when we all packed up in that, and that sheep take off the wolf take off the sheep hat, and
I'm kicking myself because I knew better, but I allowed myself to slide in and try to take a Christ moment on it, and it wasn't that. Sometimes you gotta go with your gut feeling, and I didn't do that.
I don't see it like she's saying. I'm gonna calm it down because it's not. I wouldn't say it's hurting on you. Like it shouldn't hurt that bad if you already knew this.
Well, I was hurt. What was that, day before yesterday or yesterday?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I had to get some angst out for about 2-3 hours.
Yeah, and we gonna let our buddy, we call him Killer Man, but yeah, his Facebook is Earl Flint.
He the one that does the fire sticks.
Yeah,
y'all.
You get your fire stick done.
We gotta put a commercial on there for him.
Right. So yeah, but anyway, when your circle compromise, and we kind of want y'all to respond to this one. Tell us what would you do, and if you had a situation like that, how would y'all handle it? Me, how would I handle it, Jim?
You mostly take stuff like a pro, and Tony will pay somebody to leave him alone. That's how he works.
Well, we kind of did that.
Yep.
Didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We did. We took care of the individual. Food, even when we didn't have it. And I'm telling you, we didn't have it, and we still made sure that person ate. And
we still gonna do it.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So
I was mad, but that's still not gonna take away what we do, the good we do.
Yeah. So remember, y'all helping us helped other people. So we don't usually say that a lot, but when y'all help us, we do help other people to make sure that blessing continues on. Even when it's hard, we kind of still just to go home or whatnot. Watching we sit down,
right,
and recover or whatnot like that. So yeah, we're gonna let Earl come in a little bit. But if y'all got comments, please comment on what would you do if your circle is compromised. When you see the wolf in the pack and you slipped up and allowed that particular, animal. I hate to say animal, but they don't sound like. But when you let
men behaving like animals, yeah. Man or woman actually.
Yeah, come in and I guess if it's a most
they
people,
were disguised as a sheep.
Yeah, most people, I guess if it's a family member, I guess it would hurt more, other than a friend. But to me, all of them would be the same to me, because I'm gonna humble myself 1% under everybody.
Yeah, because we got a lot of people we call family,
right?
And they, like I put a post on there that genetics has nothing to do with relation; it's common ground. Like Killer Man is like family.
Yeah, that was a lot of years.
Ray Will, that's Broken Mike. He like family. We haven't seen him in years, but that's still like an uncle to the kids because he was there through everything.
Right. So we'll wait. Like I say, we'll wait for more people to come in. Today's Sunday. It's a pretty day. So we know a lot of people still probably out and about. And we'll wait for y'all comments for that. What you do when the circle is compromised. That go broken Mike just popped in right now. We just mentioned his name and he popped on in.
Speak of the angel. I can't say speak of the devil, but speak of the angel.
Yeah, but so yeah, I guess explain the way that you feel you would rehandle your situation or how you would handle it now. Tell them how you would do it.
Well, I tell y'all what I was gonna do. When I found out who the wolf was, I was ready to go off. I was ready to go to war. I'm like, let me call this person and let me say this or that. But when I called the person, it's like God stepped in the middle and was like, don't say anything. And basically what I got was an apology. So at that point, there was no reason for me to be mad at this person after they apologized. And that's the third party that I'm having a problem with, that stepped in the middle and tried to cause a problem. Because sometimes it's not really the person that you arguing with. It's the clown on the outside trying to make you argue with that person. You know what I mean? Right. So we settled the situation, and here come the clown on the outside edging stuff on that's already been smoothed over.
Right, and Sean got
Now, Sean Thomas said I would treat them the same, but I will always watch my back. I wouldn't do or say anything in front of them.
Right, but I mean, to me, that's suppressing it. Like, ain't we adults?
Right.
Yeah. So at that point right there, me, I just basically say something like, I love you. That comes. I mean, if it was you and you did it, like, matter of fact, let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. So we had another issue when I was working, and that individual said he lied. He really didn't, because he had to do something with one of his kids. And he felt like, he was a wolf, but he actually basically was doing what he was supposed to do. So we both had a kind of a similar situation where I had an encounter, Right. And I told that individual, I was like, you didn't do anything wrong. You're a father. You were supposed to do it. And I have a problem still with if that individual lied. If say I need to go to one of my son's birthday party, and you don't like the other individual. And I'm always down in myself, like, well, she don't like Rokisha, so I'm not gonna go, but I went anyway. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of basically, I just popped in my mind. That's pretty much the same thing. So if we got some more people coming, so read the title again for the new.
The title is "What Happens When Your Circle Is Not Tight." Like, say for instance, you got all your sheep. That's all your people. And you missed one of the sheep because it's actually a wolf in sheep clothing, and they come out and they destroy relationships and stuff.
Right. So yeah, and for y'all that just came in, we want to hear y'all thoughts on that. What would you do and how would you handle when your pack, your wolf pack, the sheep been compromised by the wolf?
And sometimes the person you think is the wolf is not actually the wolf, because even as we talking right now, the one I was looking at as the wolf, we reconciled. Mm-hmm. We fixed everything. Mm-hmm. And then here comes a third party that's supposed to be, one of the sheep, and they a wolf. Mm-hmm. So it's like crazy. Like, you want to keep this going. I just told you that me and this person is reconciled, but you want to come in and add yada 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 to keep something, like separating people. Mm-hmm. You can't have unity. I'm gonna separate.
Yeah, right. In other words, the first party was like, oh, we don't trust this first party, but we fixed that. Okay.
Right.
We fixed that, but all the time we fixed another. We thought we were fixing, relationship with us. We didn't do anything wrong, y'all. We don't go around terrorizing people and doing stuff like that. But we was making ends with that person, trying to build a relationship, but that person ended up being the wolf. You see what I'm saying?
But not on purpose. That's the reason why I forgave.
For self-gain.
Right.
Only for self-gain. That person basically trying to not
get the heat off of them.
Not fall, like that, so that's why we was doing this today, because we always do our show based on therapy, that's why we do the show, and we glad that all y'all come, but we do the show on therapy based on maybe someone told us or our own personal experience like that, but the other party basically was trying to hold themselves up if we were kind of like thought we were building relationships. Again, nothing happened. We didn't cuss them out. They didn't cuss us out. We were just helping the person. Hey, let's go by this person house, that person house, help them out. But at the same time, we threw in the mix of it where like we were the person or the people that was doing something bad. So right. The pack and the third party
basically started, defaming our name. Like, wait a minute. Like, you accusing people of doing things they didn't do. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? Right. So, it went too far. With the third party, there's no going back for me. Right. That person will never get a phone call from me again.
Right. And
they can call me though.
Yeah, and I don't mind being called, a thief or whatever, murder. That don't bother me because, of course, in jurisdiction, we all innocent until proven guilty. I won't allow nobody in my family to be called a liar until they proven guilty. Until they proven guilty. That just don't fly with me. I'll be that one that be looking crazy, that's standing up and say, okay, so where your evidence at? So what did he do? I'm gonna break it down to a scientific point. I'm gonna basically have a blueprint of every step, receipt, the whole 9 yards. Because today everybody is guilty before they even get an opportunity to
have a fair trial.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. Most people do it, but if it's your family member, what's your yard?
Nowadays, the evidence is your background. Yeah. You did something in the past,
you
are automatically guilty.
Right. And I just don't like that. So, today's show based on that, also, let people be innocent until they're proven guilty. Even video could be manipulated. Sound could be, and I'm the person.
Like the picture of Oprah.
Yeah, and
Oprah had a G-string on. I was like, wow, that's kind of realistic looking.
And I'm a person that can manipulate those things. So I know for firsthand that you can alter pictures, videos. I in my life I've been pretty good with those things like that. Not for bad, but just for artwork and stuff like that. I've been real good, so I can look at a picture and basically blow it up, test the pixels and stuff like that. So that's kind of like why I'm at the point where I won't, let nobody be guilty without having them to have evidence and stuff like that.
Right, and my issue of why I'm still kind of lingering just a little bit is because the clown didn't ask me what happened. The clown went with somebody else's hearsay and just automatic guilt.
Right.
You did this, you did that, he did this, he did that, and you don't even live in the country. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. And so, so it's just really heartbroken. It's kind of like almost like a funeral at this point.
Right.
Because, you're looking like, wow, man, you would do people like that, and like stuff like that. It's just like if it was a cop, I'm not going to blame that cop to evidence, just say for some reason I didn't like a cop, I'm not still gonna just accuse the cop being wrong on that particular subject like that. I give everybody their fair trial. Even if it's a family trial. Not necessarily.
Even when we were at the gas station, a lady just came out of the blue and asked me. She said somebody was accusing her of she was accused. They was accusing her of abusing kids or whatever. I don't really know because I was trying to hurry up and leave. We had somewhere to be, but she was trying to explain that they were defaming her character, and she was saying, "Well, should I say something back because she's tearing up my character?" I said no, because anything you say can and will be used against you. If it's not true, let it ride out.
On this particular subject, like I say, with this wolf infiltrating our pack, we will tighten up, but not that much, because if we tighten up, then we letting the devil win, so we won't tighten up like that. We'll just back up, and say, hey, let's find somebody else that will appreciate our company, that we give.
Right, because the way I saw it, I have family. Oh, hey, JR.
Yeah, so we were just when your circle been compromised and stuff like that, how would y'all handle it? Shoot y'all facts out, or y'all opinions on what y'all think. What would you and how would you handle it? Because it helps us out too, as well as we may help y'all out, also. And Sean
said something, but I can't see it on mine yet. Look at it on there.
Okay, she said,
what you said, Sean? what you said, Ernest?
I'm saying that people are starting to trust more in opinions instead of facts.
Right.
That's what's causing people to, find people guilty without having any type of real reality.
You guilty by thoughts.
That's your opinion.
Right.
That's your opinion. Fine. Now that people are starting to see posts of what they accuse people of and what they saying, and that's their opinion without knowing the facts first.
Right.
And people starting to ride with that opinion.
Right. They riding the same shit.
Off of an opinion.
Instead of just asking, you can ask.
Instead of finding out the facts of what's
really going on. Right.
So I'm guilty by no opinion.
And like I said,
some people judge you on their friend.
Okay, type it in the chunk.
I said some people judge you according to what their friends say.
Right, and I have let me elaborate, y'all, just for a second. And so on that just really sparked a lot of thoughts on that point. Hey, Albert and White Boy, almost lost my thought, but on that point, it's like when you listen to just say maybe a preacher, you probably need to kind of like dissect anything, like when you say the birds of a feather. If that doesn't mean the preacher may be being negative or anything like that. It just may be a alternate way you should handle that. It could be positive and negative. We're not going that route right there, I'm trying to make sure we're not freezing, y'all, because if we pixeling over here. When that pack is infiltrated, what we trying to learn today is how we would deal with that situation. How you would deal with that situation. I say shoot y'all questions and y'all answers if y'all got some. We want to be able to do this with everybody, So what's your on that? And we'll bring in Killer Man in a minute. What's your, let him share his. What's your we'll get on questions, but what's your what can do, Sean? Oh, you didn't get it. It's right.
Right,
there.
I can't see it. Mine is going.
Okay, it says, let me get that out. It says some people is going fast. Some people, Sean says, some people judge on what they friends say and how they friends feel.
Right. And me, I'm the type of person where I always have my friend back. But if I think my friend is wrong, I'm gonna say you wrong. I'm not gonna jump on your side and just. She said, because I'm gonna lie to me. Please don't be on my side like me.
Yeah, right. Well, you saying just let them tell you the truth. Hey, but you when you grab me, you scratch me. You trying to tell them just to tell the truth. I'm giving an example.
You sure do tell the truth. This one here makes me wanna grab a gun and shoot myself sometimes.
Yeah. So y'all. Sometimes you pack, your circle, your pack, however you look at it. Same. Compromise, me and the way I do it and would like to relate to everybody is to, hey, Sean said basically just don't say nothing and kind of like separate a little bit, maybe call them every once in a while like that.
Kind of what Ernest said. Ernest said people get crucified, just by what the audience say.
Right, and by maybe one person, it's bad when you actually get crucified by just one thing that you done, like that. Right. Remember, we all got fathers, kids, nephews, and me preferably wrong or right, I'm gonna stand up and find out the facts of it and support that person, wrong or right. And I say, I'm not saying that they shouldn't go to jail. I'll come to that person that have told me wrong and say, hey man, everything have consequences. You're gonna do time. But do your time reflecting on what you did wrong and make sure you change it when you come out of whatever type of incarceration, probation that you come out. I've been there and I've had to live by that, So like I say once again, Jen and Tony show, the pack has been compromised, and it's okay.
You saying that like emergency? The pack has been compromised.
It's been compromised. Hey, people need to know the pack has been compromised, and you need to know, which most people do.
but we good because we know who the wolf is, and we expunging the wolf.
Yeah, and that's important to expunge, right? That don't mean that we won't call that individual up and say, hey, how you doing? Now the travel time.
You don't call that individual up. That individual got to call me now.
Well, that's the positive, like for hey, that's the end of that's the end of go
Yep, I hear the dead end. I hear the dead end signs. Nowhere else to go. That road has ended.
Right. So yeah, and just to keep that, we did that on this subject today. So you can reflect on if it's happening to you or if it have happened to you. You can reflect on it and take our opinion. We take y'all. Shoot your opinions out there.
You got the people in the background arguing. They back there arguing on the subject.
Yeah, it's a heated subject. When the pack been compromised. Like I said, I don't never want to be the person that someone says I've been compromised. I practice making sure that